So yeah, I'm live again. So I'm using the newest webcam I got. I have two webcams now. In fact, the old one I used to use and this one. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do what I did before. Just have a cup of tea. So, but yeah. Got this bigger cup of tea. Should say it's live. I'll see. I should notify me anyway. So, yep. So. I was definitely using the webcam. Yes, the belt. That's definitely the built-in. It's still not the built-in one. The one I brought. So. So having a fly doesn't keep flying around. There's a fly in here. Because I have the windows open, it's so warm. So yeah. It is live. Good. Good. Showing myself, see myself live on through the. Because I sign in from my channel through my phone. I've tried to sign in through like several computers, so I have multiple. I can view stuff. So it's that way when you do live and stuff, you can still browse and view the chat through a different, from several devices, which is good. So yeah. So probably just stick. This will just be like half an hour again or something. Whether everyone comes in the chat or not, it's just gonna go over half an hour. So, so even if people do come and chat, I just still keep it in with half an hour because I don't know if you go too long, it gets a bit. People just get just too much. It's too much, and people probably get like the less is like the less it's really interesting. So if I move now, it's probably going to disturb it. It's just probably going to unplug the thing in it, the fucking camera. Hopefully not. That's what I hate about wires, isn't it? So why I have a lawnmower, a strimmer, and and they're not cordless. They're wired. They run through electric, and I know people tend to buy petrol ones, the ones that don't ones that you don't need to plug in, and I can see why people do that. I see why people do get it. It's just they ain't got faff around. They ain't got all the wire to mess. They ain't got the annoyance of the wire then. So. Wires really do get. They're a pain in the ass. Wires, like all these laptops I have, so many wires. So tons of so many wires and everything. It's like everything's all. If ever you want to move the laptop, all the wires, you have to drag all the wires with it. It's just annoying. Even this webcam's got a wire. It's plugged in, which is another wire. We've got the Ethernet cable, which is another wire. Got the power adapter thingy. That's wired. And it's just so many wires. So there's a pain in the ass, man. So yeah, so just yeah, just been another day at work, you know, and another day of just being my socially awkward, comfortable self, and same thing every day. It's the same, you know. Come back every day. Drained from, I'm drained from the fit, you know, obviously the job I'm doing, because the job I do involves lots of walking. So, and it's 8 hours from like I start at 6 in the morning. So yeah, that's why that's tiring. And then also add on the, you know, the mental tide, like the mental drainness that anxiety causes, and you know, and just you know, I don't know, I just find just thinking and just, you know, just doing stuff. I just find I just find, you know, the just you know, just, you know, if I just find, you know, just being tired, you know, I just feel tired just from, you know, not doing, you know, it's just I feel just from just, you know, brain just thinking and stuff, you know. So just try not to, you know, it's just draining. Um, and that's another thing. I can't. They're never really good with like. I can never use the words I want to use. I never, when it comes to trying to explain myself, I never can quite put the words together that what I'm trying to say. It's really frustrating. But then I say the wrong thing and I sound like an idiot. So I don't know. And there's that fly. For God's sake. I've opened the window and it still hasn't. It's obviously not smart enough to fly out the window. So yeah. Oh, where's that tray thing? The laptop thing. Let's put it on that. Where's that gone? Where's that gone to? There. Use that to kind of keep the fan cool, isn't it? I should have it on that all the time, really. So you shouldn't let the bottom of the laptop get warm, really. It's been slow a bit. I don't know if it's maybe it's updates again. I don't know. It's probably because it's probably because you need to keep the vent ventilated. So that will help it. But yeah, just tired. I'm just like tired and drained from almost every day. I come back and I'm just like just tired and drained. So you know, all I want to do is just be lazy, not do much, just lay around, just, you know, that's all I really want to do in the evenings. So yeah. Oh, fucking fly. I've had a couple of chances to get a fly, and it's like it's There's obviously it's like trying to wire me up. It's like it keeps landing. It's like it's thinking. It's probably thinking, "You ain't gonna get me now. You ain't gonna get me." That's my fly impression. It's not a buzzy fly, it's a small fly, but there's obviously winding me up, trying to. He's flying around and landing and everything. But yeah. So yes. That's what I do anyway when I come back and I have a cup of tea. Well, the thing is, when I have a cup of tea, I just come upstairs in here and just go on YouTube, browse a load of stuff, watch a load of pointless stuff that I watch over and over again. I think if a waste of time doing that, then they might as well just do this, isn't it? Might as well just go live. Why not just go live instead? You know. Got a headache as well. A bit of a headache, and I need to make sure I'm drinking water, enough water. It's because it's probably it's fucking heat in it. It's still humid as hell in here in England. Apparently, we're still waiting for another heat wave. Apparently, I think we're still in a heat wave. We never left the heat wave because temperatures have remained above 25. So we're actually in a heat wave still. I keep saying, "Oh, we're in heat wave 3 or whatever." You know, we've never left the heat wave. We've pretty much been in a non-stop heat wave. I'd say we've been in a heat wave since probably like June, like beginning of mid-June. We've been in a heat wave. So just over a month. So. Let's put chilling for a bit. Chilling for a bit with $30-something minute. The problem is when you have your window open, you hear all the neighbours. So yeah. So yeah, just So I need to make the most of this webcam I got, this extra one I got. Now the reason I got this webcam I'm using now is because I thought my old one, I thought it had packed in, so it wasn't working, but it's working again. So now I've got 2 webcams which I can use on different laptops. So it's all good. So no harm having an extra webcam, is there? It says I keep plugging the other one. So my other one's over there. See it over there. Just there. See it there. That's my other webcam. from that screen where I do the gaming laptop. So that's the thing about if you don't like with topics and stuff like it depends if you, like it proves if you watch something or get into stuff that you like, or that you've watched a lot of, you have a lot of knowledge on, and so when people talk about that topic with you, you have a lot to say about it. Like wrestling, if anyone wants to talk about WCW, WWF old school wrestling, I have shitloads of thoughts and things to say about that, and I know a lot about it. So that's what I could talk about. So, yeah. Like when someone starts talking about politics to me, I don't understand. I don't understand it, politics. I don't really follow it. So when someone's talking about it to me, it's like I don't know what they're talking about. I don't. And I don't, and I'm all quiet when I talk about it. I'm all quiet when everyone's talking about it because I'm quiet, because I have nothing to say on the topic. I don't know anything about it, so just sound like just end up sounding like a fool because I don't know anything about it. So, but and there's that fly, just flew at me then. So yeah, just I have to try and do. Sometimes I've tried doing start. I think especially in the evenings. If I do them, I might like to do them. You could always try. Sometime I might try and do like the StreamYard again or something. Just do one of these as a StreamYard. So that'd be interesting as well. Plus, if I do get haters and trolls, I can just turn off the camera. So, which is, or if I get tired, if I get energy drain from this being on camera, or start getting a bit insecure, I can just turn the camera off. So, or start getting a bit, start having a bit more anxiety, starts getting more intense or something. So yeah. Oh dear. So I wonder if anyone actually watches, like, after I've done these. I wonder if anyone actually watches these back, and that's just boring, isn't it? But I know one person said they watched it back, but there's nothing. Most people haven't. I know Hazardous 1990 says he watches them back. But I don't know if anyone else does. If you do, and you're watching this through, and you've got to this point, then let me know you watched this back. So you know, I don't expect anyone to watch them for anyway. That boring. It's boring. It's only worth watching about if someone actually if people are chatting in it. But there's that fly again. That's gonna be around hovering around all night now. Yeah. So I'm probably just gonna go over another 10 minutes then. And so stay live for another 10 minutes. That will be a 30-minute stream. You know, if no one's chatting, you know, and also that's why I like keeping on 30 minutes. So if anyone does actually watch them through, that someone's more likely to watch a 30-minute one compared to like an hour or 2-hour one. You know, no one's gonna sit and watch 2-hour live stream, are they? Unless it's really interesting and entertaining and great and worth watching. You know, unless it's action packed with drama and interesting stuff and fun and lots of people talking and interesting stuff. You know, you know. But I don't want drama on this channel anyway. But I don't want drama. I don't want drama. All I want is just cool chats, fun. You know, a laugh. I just want to laugh. I don't mind having a laugh. I like having a laugh. You know, just have a laugh. We're just gonna chat and have a laugh. You know, or just yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I find, I don't know, because with my anxiety and just how I feel and stuff, I just tend to just watch the same things over. I just do the same. I pretty much watch the same things over and over again. Do the same thing every night, and you know, just do the same shit. And you know, I need to try and do other stuff as well. I need to try and do things that kind of. You try and just do a different load of stuff. Like I'm not even been. I still need to complete GTA. I'm not even doing the GTAs. I still need to complete that. You know, which I'm probably going to record those plays, or I might even live stream it. Some of the parts I'm playing. You know, I've got the WWE games to play. I still have some cool matches with them. You know, I've even created myself in 2 of the games. So, you know, there's loads to do. You know, just you know, just if I just do the same stuff, I just on YouTube watching the same stuff over and over again. I don't know why I keep watching the old EastEnders. Keep watching the old EastEnders. You know, I know it's pointless, but it was really good though. Like from like the when it was like I think the best years are from the 1990. My favorite years are from 1990 to like 2003 or 4. Those I'll say they were the best years for EastEnders. I think the beginning of it when it first started, 1985, the 80s. I don't know. The 80s ones weren't that. They weren't that great. That's my favorite. EastEnders, you know, period was probably I've got to be the 90s and the early 2000s. You know. Yeah, but that's why I keep watching it because it never gets boring. I don't get bored of it. I used to watch the wrestling as well over and over again, but I don't watch that so much anymore. I've like, you know, I watch so much of that. So, but I do still watch it, but not as much as I used to. But I don't know. You know, I even used to watch prank calls. I used to watch the scammer calls, like stuff for scammers and stuff. Like there's a channel called what's his name, Kick Boga. I like to watch that channel. I don't really watch that in ages, but that's kind of I like listening to that in the evenings. Just if you're just tidying up, if I'm just tidying up my room or something, you know, it's good. It's cool just to listen to. You just have a Kick Boga scam call playing, and you know, through either headphones or in the background, and you know, it's fun, it's entertaining. But yeah. So I'm gonna end this here anyway because I know what's gonna happen. I go live, go for half an hour, and then someone will come at the end, and then I'm already like being over half an hour. So I'm already drained. I'm already drained from just sitting here, you know. Because that's the thing. I have to try so hard. It's really hard to just. I have to put so much energy into this. It's just because I just get drained from talking and stuff, you know, and just like I said, I just get drained. I get mentally drained. So anyway, so I'm about to end this here anyway. So I'll try and do another one another day, and I need to do. I might do the GTA this week as well.